Hey kids, you're about to listen to a comedy podcast. That means that none of this is medical advice. If you need medical advice or medical care, please contact your doctor.
Welcome to the Jock podcast featuring Dr. London Smith. If you or somebody you love suffers from Panhypopituitarism, then you're going to love this episode.
Yes.
Introducing your host, Dr. London Smith.
Hello, and welcome to the Jock podcast, where we discuss fitness and health and how to incorporate our modern understanding of science and medicine into our daily lives, but without it being so boring. I'm your host, Dr. LondonSmith.com. I'd like to begin by apologizing to our listeners. We've received some feedback about the excessive amount of technical medical terms that I've been using, such as two-sample Mendelian randomization and hullabaloo. So I'll try to temper my terminology to a simpler one in the future. Here to help with that is our producer, Cameron. Cameron?
Hmm.
Are you... Hello?
Oh, now you're acknowledging me. Now you remember I exist. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't know when you suddenly remember.
Yeah. Okay. Is this about...
You don't even know. You're waiting for me to say it.
Yeah, well, can we say it at the same time? Would that be...
Yes.
Yeah, okay. 1,
You forgot.
2, 3...
You forgot my birthday.
Your birds. Yeah, okay. So...
Not my birds, my birthday.
I know.
You didn't send me a happy birthday card. You didn't give me a happy birthday gift.
Yeah, so... And I can explain.
No one's stopping you.
I had a flock. I had a full flock for bird day. But they...
What? What do you think?
Yes.
What? You're
Well,
gonna give birds on bird day? That's like giving someone a Christmas tree.
No, I was... Okay.
Here, happy birthday. Here's a birthday candle. Is that?
I had a flock trained to circle your house thrice.
Okay.
As you said the birthday words outside your house.
Yes.
And then held out your arms for them to poop upon you.
Yeah, you say that I'm the god of bird day. This is my wrath.
Yeah. So, yes, I had it all ready, but one of the birds did outsmart me again.
Oh, no.
It happened last year too. So I'm not too big a man to admit it.
He took your car keys.
He took my car keys.
Your car, started it up, and drove off.
Yeah. It was the full flock too. So now my car, I opened it up after they went on a joyride with it.
Yeah.
Open it up and just the white sludge of poop just came pouring out because they went to town on that thing.
Thankfully, your seats are white leather. Usually those are like the worst for you. I mean, dirt is super visible on them, but that...
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, the car salesman really got me on that. He said, I told him about my birthday stuff because that's usually what I talk about whenever I'm buying a new car.
Sure.
And he was like, "Oh, okay, you're not going to want the black. You are not going to want the black." So,
well, I guess that's a reasonable excuse, Dr. London. I'm not gonna, your car was stolen today. It'd be mean of me to then also get mad that you forgot my birthday.
It was 4 days ago that the car was taken, and it's taken this. It took a long time.
Was this for someone else's birthday then? That was 4 days ago?
No, okay, well, with these ones, it takes time to persuade them to make their way all the way over to your house. So, stop. You seem to be doubting me so much, but no.
I am.
This is really...
Yeah.
It's really hard to persuade them to go a certain way, and I did, but it was going to take time.
What day is your birthday? Birthday, the day that you first heard a bird sing a song.
Yeah. Yeah. So my birthday is on Christmas.
Wow. Oh, wow. That sucks. I hate that people just combine gifts and stuff because it's so close.
No, it really does. Well, there's a song that helps with it, like on the first day of Christmas, and that involves a whole lot of birds. So what I've found is that sort of the prank people pull is on the first day of Christmas, they gave to me, and then it's a whole lot of, partridge, just one partridge, and then all these different birds in my house for my birthday, which Like they say it fits both, so it's fine. But I get annoyed by it.
Again, I mean, Bird Day is not about owning birds or like gifting birds, or it's just sort of like, you know, you heard a bird song, like that's all it is. But it's like it's your day. Like if you got me an Xbox, that would be fine too. Yeah, but
I guess Christmas they do also give me other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
just saying, like it does, like the gift does not have to be bird themed. I guess it can, you know, that's fine. But I'm just saying, like you're really. It seems like you've got tunnel vision here.
I guess it seems like it's kind of thoughtless if you don't incorporate the theme of the day into what you're giving.
Again, now suddenly I'm starting to understand why. Like, for example, when you for Christmas got me a puppy. Why it was you had branded it with a Christmas tree and like Santa's face and a bunch of Christmas stuff on it because you said it's a Christmas puppy.
And before everyone, you know, goes nuts in the subreddit about it. It was a soft branding. Like whenever we heated it in the flames, and we branded the puppy like with this very intricate, elaborate branding. It wasn't a painful thing. We anesthetized, like it was fine.
Yeah. Well, and also a fun science thing is that animals actually feel pain different than people, and it's actually a lot more fun for them.
Yes.
Okay, and I didn't know this, so that's a Bird Day fun fact. Anyway, so that's our producer Cameron, and I guess to our listeners, to any listeners whose birthday it is, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So that's our producer Cameron. Also with us is Digital in the House.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What day is your birthday? Birthday, you know, the day that you first heard a bird sing a song. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. You didn't send me a happy birthday card. You didn't give me a happy birthday gift. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
And later, Cameron tells me we can expect a special guest.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah, so do look forward to that. Before we move on, I would like to address a bit of listener feedback. So our marketing demographics have changed. Cameron's talked about before. We ran the numbers.
Yeah.
And what we've calculated, from what we understand, all of our listeners are roughly or exactly from between 45 years old and 55 years old.
Everyone in our audience was born between May 9th, 1967 and May 9th, 1977. If you are listening to this, you are born between those dates because according to the data, according to our analytics, which we don't use Google Analytics, we do use DJ Dylan Analytics. He says it's a lot more thorough and you get a lot more information.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
has so much information.
For example, he knows that everyone who listens to this, you don't really care about matching socks because they're all just kind of black socks. So you don't really like put a lot of thought into like, are these actually is this the actual pair of socks? When they're like, sure, they might not be the exact same length, it's just a black sock. We know that about you, listener.
Yeah. That you don't care. And it's not a fashion thing for you. This is anyway. So that's, we have, our listeners are, middle-aged, and then they also, cannot read or write. So the nature of the feedback that we've received on the podcast as we try to improve, that feedback has changed a little bit, just like slightly.
It represents the fun illiteracy of our audience.
Yeah. And so in that spirit here, this week's feedback comes in the form of a big old squirmy worm. So it's a worm. It's squirming here.
And someone gave this to you or sent it in the mail or?
It was in the listener mailbox. Yeah. Which we have, like, it's pretty big. It's in the center of town. And so, yeah, we have a big old squirmy worm, which I guess kind of a fun gift for a bird day, huh?
That is, yeah, kind of a huge coincidence. Again, don't really want like bird related stuff on bird day. I'm not. That's not really like my. It sounds like it's your thing. So maybe you can keep that for your bird day. But
no, it's my bird days. I don't think it'll live long enough to see mine. But
I mean, I guess this it's probably a message, Dr. London.
Yeah, it's feedback.
They might be calling you a worm. Like, have you sort of, I don't know, done anything sneaky, like stabbed someone in the back, or double cross someone, or
no? You know what this is? So I need to clarify this anyway. I didn't eat dirt. That was I think it was brownies, but like it wasn't dirt.
Oh, so you're saying the listener is accusing you of being a dirt eater?
Not accusing, just they think
suggesting.
That's what I do, and like not negative, not positive.
So then our listener is just thinking like, oh, this could be a nice friend because they have common interest.
Yeah, they're both into the same stuff. Their diets are the same. So with that in mind, I'm almost positive it was a brownie that was just kind of mushed up and thrown on the ground. So that's...
You said it didn't taste like a brownie, though.
Well, no, but like people put stuff in... Like, I don't know, when people put nuts in brownies, it completely changes the flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Like cashews and whatever, I don't know. So it's... It didn't taste like that, but it tasted like... it was a brownie, so...
Yeah, sure.
Tasted... Yeah, but like it was really crumbly and had some grass in it. But yeah, anyway, so thank you for that feedback from that listener. Now for today's medical topic, Panhypopituitarism. Panhypopituitarism is caused by any condition that compresses or damages the pituitary gland. So that's pan, like broad, widespread, and then hypo, meaning less than, and it's pituitarism. So it's less hormones secreted from the pituitary gland. This can be caused by anything that causes damage to the brain. This could be like a tumor, stroke, infection, or trauma. When discussing panhypopituitarism, we focus on the anterior pituitary because the posterior pituitary only secretes oxytocin and ADH. And
I definitely don't like the presumptive. You say like, we do this.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about our professors.
You do that.
The Jock Doc.
You do that.
Podcast professors, which I'm the only one in faculty right now. But yeah, we meaning the faculty.
I don't know. Yeah, just coming. It's not letting people have this sort of creativity and sort of flexibility that makes medicine so fun.
Okay, so I guess I'll try to be more inclusive. Is that what you're?
Yeah, I mean, just be more considerate towards the people who are just like figuring out medical needs through like vibes and just sort of just kind of winging it.
Okay, well, and so this is kind of pretty specific, but I'll try to incorporate. So, normally in my line of work, which I guess maybe is restrictive, only an ADH deficiency would cause symptoms. An ADH deficiency is known as central diabetes insipidus, but we'll cover that later. We're going to focus on this panhypopituitarism specifically for stuff caused by...
That's when you're not ADHD enough?
No, sorry. This is ADH, antidiuretic hormone. I can see how it sounds similar, especially if you're going by vibes alone. But anyway, so symptoms of panhypopituitarism are based on the deficiency of the specific hormone affected. So, you see, the pituitary has the job of secreting hormones, and a lot of those hormones will go to other glands to make them secrete their own hormones. Or it can also have, a direct effect. So, if the pituitary is damaged, there are all these things downstream that can be affected. So, for example, if there's a deficiency of prolactin, women may be unable to lactate normally after childbirth, whereas it would have no effect on males. A deficiency of growth hormone would cause children to present with short stature and dwarfism, whereas adults may have symptoms of central obesity, elevated...
Being like really tall.
Yeah, well...
being like a giant...
Well, not so much in adults. So, no, this is the deficiency of the growth hormone. So...
Like the my Mr. Giant. You know that movie with the kid? It's like animated, and he's got his big robot friend, and he's like, "Oh, this is my Mr. Giant."
So I think it was ironed, but yeah. So
ironed.
Okay.
Like it's just iron.
Yeah, like the like he was
Ironing
really flat.
Clothes.
So the children can have dwarfism, short stature, and adults can have symptoms of central obesity, elevated LDL and cholesterol, and reduced lean muscle mass. A deficiency of luteinizing hormone and follicle-stimulating hormone would affect men with erectile dysfunction and decreased muscle mass, whereas women would not be able to ovulate or menstruate normally. Both men and women deficient in FSH and LH will have decreased libido and decreased axillary, pubic, and body hair. And there are more hormones that we will cover later, but suffice it to say that there can be a wide range of effects in panhypopituitarism.
But it sounds like the female erection stays intact. That's all right.
No, that's one of the things that goes.
Oh,
if they had it, it's gone.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it's it's like that's how serious panhypopituitarism can be.
Wow. So yeah, if you're taking that drug, definitely stop. These are some of the side effects.
Okay. Well, and I should clarify, this is a condition, not a drug.
Yes.
But an MRI will usually detect compressing mass lesions on the pituitary, if there are some. In terms of diagnostic testing, the initial tests for suspected panhypopituitarism are TSH, T4, IGF, estrogen, testosterone, LH, FSH, and prolactin. If you suspect, particularly growth hormone deficiency specifically, the best initial stimulatory test is injecting growth hormone releasing hormone. And a normal response to this would be a rise in that growth hormone. Makes sense, right? So when it comes to those standard blood tests, a confirmatory test will be required. But that's a little advanced for the Jock podcast. Suffice it to say that in panhypopituitarism, deficient hormones should be replaced. So if it's an issue of cortical deficiency, you would replace the cortisol with cortisone. If it's a thyroid stimulation issue, you would replace with anyone? Thyroxine, that's correct. But only after cortisone has been replaced. Testosterone and estrogen would need to be replaced as needed for those.
Was that a plant?
What was that?
You put in the audience? Was that a plant you put in the audience?
Yeah, so I just feel like we need to spice it up a little bit. But yes, we had,
because you were tired of asking the question and then it just being silence, and we got to edit it out of the episode.
Well, this happened in class a lot. Whenever I was learning this stuff, they would say, "Anyone," and then response.
No one would say anything. Yeah.
Well, like I would say stuff, but like,
you were wrong. So
I was wrong
they
a
weren't
lot. Yeah,
calling on you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That was the lesson: is they would just stop calling on me. They wouldn't like encourage me. But recombinant human growth hormone may be given for those deficient in growth hormone. So those are sort of all the treatment stuff. But of course, as I said, it's a little bit more advanced than that. We'll have to look it up later if you really want to go to town on learning this panhypopituitarism.
No.
So Cameron, you said that we have a guest today. Is that right?
That's right, Dr. London. We have a very, very special celebrity guest.
Okay. Well, I'm the host.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, then I don't know who the guest is. I thought, okay. Now I'm just confused. Okay, so whoever this guy is.
Okay. Well, hello there. My name is drlondonsmith.com, the celebrity. And this is our producer, Cameron. What was your name?
Oh, hi there. No, I'm TT Guthrie, and I'm here to sing some songs to you. I heard it's someone's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
We gotta stop because we're gonna get a copyright strike if we continue.
Oh, but not that's for happy birthday. This is for happy birthday though. So happy birthday. You guys are rich, right? You're doctors. Happy birthday, Mr. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. What was your name? The birthday boy?
He goes by producer.
I'm producer Cameron.
Happy birthday, Mr. Producer. Happy birthday to you. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow,
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. So you guys booked me for the whole hour. I could play some of my songs and stuff for you.
No, that's great. It's just happy birthday. Oh gosh, it was written by Bono, and he is so litigious about this.
He's very litigious.
This is the rest of the season's budget. I think is just.
No problem.
Oh, you say no problem.
No problem though. You guys are rich. You guys are rich though. I'm just a country folk. Just a country folk trying to live in my old great granddad's Woody Guthrie. Maybe you've heard of him. In his footsteps.
I was about to ask, your last name Guthrie. That means you have, other family in the country music business still, right?
Yeah, well, some of them, but mainly I focus on Woody Guthrie. He's my great granddaddy. Might know him. He's one of the classic folk heroes of our time. Used to Rage Against the Machine. Had a guitar that said "This machine kills fascists." He was one of the great liberal.
Did it?
He did. He
Did his guitar?
did the machine.
Did it kill fascists?
No, it did not,
Okay.
and because that fight is never done. That's why I'm here to do. I just play some of my old great granddaddy's songs, and I update them for the modern age.
Oh, wow.
Although you said he was a modern sort of hero in it, but okay, I guess
He's a classic folk hero. Don't. I understand you and your big city words and your grammar because
Yeah.
you got all that learning.
Thank you. Yes.
I did not grow up that way. I'm just from the people. I'm from the people, just like my great granddaddy.
Just from really, really wealthy,
Yes.
well-known, famous people.
Well, here's the thing. You can be rich, but also from the people. That's
I've read about this.
yeah. You can be from the people because something about in having the songs of my great granddaddy. It makes you humble. And I'd love to sing one of those for you if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, please, yes.
Okay. This song you might not have heard. It's one of his most famous ones. It's called "This Land Is Our Land." You guys remember this song? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I played that when I moved in. Yeah.
Move into where? Where'd you move in?
My home. I didn't know what to say about
That's a
it.
song you move. That's a song you use "move into."
Not
Anyways,
while it was my land.
I guess that's one way to do it. I'm not sure that's what my great granddaddy did. This is just to remind us that we live in America and we're all Americans. Here we go. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to New York Island, also Puerto Rico and the Samoan Islands. Don't forget the metaverse and also TikTok.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
That I could just imagine myself being a Zoomer. Obviously, I'm a little older than that. I'm 16, and obviously Zoomers are 15 and below.
Oh man, you got hard country living, huh? You got hard country living for a 16-year-old, don't you?
Yeah, but it's just something about the sort of like elder Zoomer lifestyle, which is sort of what I'm at.
Yeah, no, that's what these songs are for too. I'm an early millennial, if you will.
Oh wow,
I was trying to relate to these young kids on all the social medias.
I just hear that I'm like TikTok. It kind of freaked out for a second because I was like, oh wait, that's me. That's like me and my friends.
Yes, that's for you. That's for you. That's what.
And that's our land.
All of it is our land because this is America.
TikTok is.
It's a democracy, and that's what we pay our God-given taxes for.
So hold on a second. So when I see other people on TikTok, they're occupying my land.
They're on my land.
I need to do something about that.
I need to stop them.
You
So
mean-
I guess,
It's all equal.
do we take legal action? Or is this a
Well,
This
don't
is
get
a-
all
this is a
Bono
war
on me
Stand
now,
your
doctor.
ground
Doctor, don't get
laws?
all Bono on me or anything. We're all just for the people
yeah.
here.
Bono loves stand your ground law.
He loves he's classic. The man grew up in Ireland. I'm sure he knows how to stand his ground pretty damn good. If I do say so myself.
that's the saying there, yeah.
Now, yeah. See, the thing is with the Woody, my old great granddaddy's songs, Woody Guthrie, they're a little dated. They're not necessarily all inclusive. So that's what I'm here to do because there's a lot of problems that are similar that my great granddaddy sang about that are very relevant to now, just not with the right references.
You're saying that things that were older might be relevant to me and my Zoomer friends, even though we're so young?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. Can I sing you another song?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, please.
Okay, here we go. This song you might have heard. It's Do Re Mi, one of my great granddaddy's second most famous songs. Do Re Mi.
Let me pause. Juice World. That's like really old music. Let me pause it real quick. I'm a Zoomer still, so keep going.
Hey, nothing says Zoomer like keep saying that you are a Zoomer. Here we go.
It's my favorite thing.
Lots of folks back east say it's leaving home every day. Beating the hot old dusty ways to California line. That's because abortion rights are being taken away. And everybody wants to say, fuck you, Texas, we're going to California. I said, that's a do-re-mi. Move to California. And that's a do-re-mi. Fuck Greg Abbott now. There's another one of my great-granddaddy songs there.
Yeah, so that was because I guess so it's do re mi. Does it end with fa sol la ti? Because those are the lyrics I was expecting the whole time. But
No, that's the Judy
that.
Garland's. That's the Judy Garland version.
Okay.
My great granddaddy, he did a different one about
Yeah.
the Dust Bowl, and this one's
So he
about
made it more modern.
Yeah,
Okay.
his one was the Dust Bowl. This one's about abortion.
Yeah, did you actually add anything to that, or was that as it was originally written?
Mostly the abortion part of it. That's what I added. But most of it was still there.
Yeah.
Especially the curse words. That was my great granddaddy loved to curse.
Yeah.
Loved to curse.
Right.
Was an old sailor. He was also a farmer, but he was also a sailor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean,
a farmer of the seas.
yeah, that's what Dr. London calls himself. He's a man of the sea himself. He's
Man of the sea.
he's-
I didn't know that.
He's boat
I didn't know
educated. Yeah.
I measure my worth in nautical miles.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
sort
How much you worth?
it did not.
2 leagues. 2 leagues.
Decreasing considerably. 20 knots, but
20 knots. Wow.
losing. The knots are coming apart. So
The unraveling. You're unraveling
yeah.
knots.
mhm.
That makes
Yes,
sense.
thank you.
What's your favorite Woody Guthrie song? Maybe I can sing one of them for you. Any
Ooh, do I
song.
have to pick
You don't
one?
have to.
Yeah.
You're not just any name, any song.
I'm pretty
Right.
sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he did the Family Guy theme song.
He did the Family Guy. Yes, yeah, he did. He wrote a song called Family Guy that was perfect for that show. Yeah. Now let me just get my capo here. Hold on. Let me just get my capo happening here.
No, I see. You got a whole lot of equipment and your amp
Yeah,
and everything
hold
that you're
on.
moving around. And by the way, thank you for bringing all of this to the studio because I
No
see
problem.
like you do have sort of a winch going to lift
It's
everything
a
around.
winch. It is. This is
Yeah.
It's nothing like it. This is old Guthrie winch. Okay, here we go. Let me just put this down.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna move
just-
a Marshall stack. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go. It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV, and that's because of free speech. Lucky there's a Family Guy. Lucky there's a man who positively can do all the things that make us want to vote our rights. He's a Family Guy. There's a classic folk song. Classic folk song.
That's really great. A lot of like voting stuff in your updates. Is that an important cause?
Oh, you gotta absolutely vote. Gotta absolutely vote. Mostly TikTok polls and Instagram polls, but voting for your rights as an American citizen is important. As my great granddaddy used to love.
Dr. London, do you have a song request?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Time of Your Life.
That is one of his songs. I think so. All right, let me just move this winch. Hold on. Yeah, these cabs, they're very specific per song. Hold on.
And just
The rig you
know,
have to move everything is
Yeah.
it's more like a mech suit
Yeah.
that you're sort of in to control
Yeah, I was
your
going to call it a
guitar.
back brace, but it is motorized in each joint.
This is my great granddaddy's mech suit.
wow.
Actually, he
From the
passed it
Dust
on down
Bowl.
to me. Yeah, from the Dust Bowl. First, it's a mech suit from the
Right.
Dust Bowl. It went to Sigourney Weaver on Aliens 2, and then it went back to me once I
It
came
was a
of age.
hand-me-down, yeah.
She was just holding on to it, yeah.
She's like, stay away from her, you bitch. Unless you're TT Guthrie, then I'm giving it.
That
to
wasn't
you.
even in the script. That was like Sigourney Weaver brought that to set and they incorporated it into the film. That was really, really clever.
It's actually part of the will. Whenever you're in it, you have to say that. That's when a classic Woody Guthrie phrase, "Stay away from her, you bitch." That was mostly referring to fascists, of course. All right, here we go. This is the turning point for the fork stuck in the road. Will I move over to TikTok or go to Instagram Reels? Thanks for the memories and the trails in our style. I won't make it worth it while you're worth for a while. I'm sticking with TikTok.
Wow. Wait, that's like me and my friends.
Yeah, it's just
That's
like
so
you and me
crazy.
and your friends. That's my friends as well.
It's so strange.
Wow.
how
And you really
relatable
hit,
this
I
is.
mean, you were talking about how important it is to vote on TikTok polls, but now on the other end of the spectrum, you've got sort of like using TikTok and then having your friends on TikTok. And
Well,
stuff.
if you notice, a lot of my songs are very short, and they're for my TikTok audience.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of followers?
No, I don't. I was hoping maybe you guys can help me put my name
Yeah.
out there.
We get this
my
request
name-
a lot. Yeah.
If you could potentially give me that Dr. London boost. You guys are big on TikTok, right?
At least one of our videos. At least one of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe I've seen it. What's goes on it?
Oh, it's me. I talk for a
Well,
little
there's
bit.
like
I give a medical lesson. It's a lecture.
Yeah.
It's a lecture.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Oh, I do edit that.
Yeah.
I do edit
So
that. That was. I think I remember that.
No, there is actually. It's like a 20-part series because TikTok kept limiting how much you could post. But I had a full.
Tell me about it.
Because
Tell me
the
about it.
podcast is too small. Like I have to compress all my medical lectures. But on TikTok,
TikTok is the perfect format for it. Yeah.
I expanded.
Wait, you saying a podcast is too small, but the TikTok is long
Yeah,
enough?
well, I guess part of the issue.
Boy,
is,
I think you got your phrases wrong. That's not right.
No, it's like choice paralysis, right? Like when there's so many options, you can do
Oh, I see.
anything, you don't know
I
what
see.
to do.
That's actually one of my songs that I adopted from my great granddaddy. Is
Oh wow, is
Choice
Paralyzed by Finger 11?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just get this cab going. Hold on. Oh, my back.
okay, you know what? I'm gonna help out a little bit here. I'm gonna pull on.
No,
the ro-
this is my job.
Okay.
This is my job.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Now.
Stay away from her, you bitch.
Oh wow.
Oh, God, these cabs are heavy.
And the noises he's making sound just like what a mech suit would sound, but the mech suit is incredibly quiet.
Yeah, it's. I just wish it made those sounds. It just
Right,
doesn't
yeah,
sound.
you
It just
think it
doesn't
would be-
feel right.
There would be more clanking
It's
and
just so
stuff.
efficient.
It is just so he knew how to make a folk song as well as a mech suit. My
Yeah.
Yeah.
granddaddy.
Tough to say which one he perfected more.
All right, honestly, truthfully, it's a dead tie. It is a dead tie. All right, here is Paralyzed by Finger 11.
By Woody Guthrie.
Yeah, and also Woody Guthrie. Here we
they
go.
co-wrote. Okay.
They co-wrote this song. Choice paralysis. paralysis. I don't know how to decide what I want to watch. I don't know what I want to watch. Should I watch Hulu or Amazon? Now there's a Disney Plus.
Oh wow.
Oh man, that rocks so hard.
Yes. Oh man, I thank you for the headbanging, man. You don't get a lot of those in a folk concert so
you haven't
much,
seen
or
me-
on TikTok.
Yeah, you haven't seen me in a folk concert.
Really?
Do you play live quite a bit?
Oh, I'm Instagram live and TikTok live a lot.
Yeah,
I'm always on there.
Yeah, he said
I
live.
schedule.
Yeah.
I got schedule an event every day. To my 2 followers.
Mhm.
Oh wow. And so you wouldn't see a lot of headbanging because you can't see them.
No, I just get a lot of those like emojis of like rock things.
Yeah.
But well, I wish it's mostly just like emojis of thumbs down.
Oh
From
no.
your
Yeah.
That must be an accident.
Yeah, they're just from my 2. It's just the same 2 audience members. I don't know who they are. It's just very anonymous.
Yeah, no profile picture, none of that, and no videos
Yeah.
uploaded. It's just
Yeah. Well,
Just
one of them
thumbs
had
down.
something about some sort of doctor podcast. I didn't really go into it so much, but it was like user C shrimpy shrimp C Ronnie something like that. I don't know. It was. Oh, let me pull it up. It's a P Deuce C Ron Shrimpy. That's what you know how they have those weird ass names
Cameron,
in
is
Oh
that-
my
TikTok.
gosh. Yeah.
Cameron. Is that your new intern?
You know we're not supposed to talk about the interns.
You
on
guys,
this
y'all have
show.
interns, man. This must be nice living that
Yeah.
doctor life.
If we announce that they're on the show, then we have to pay them.
Okay, right.
Before they were just getting college credit.
Legally.
Do I get paid since you announced me? Is that part of the deal?
You can get college credit. How many credits? But you can get as many as you can hold.
Well,
so you're
yeah.
gonna get a bag over there, and you just like take a handful of whatever your classes are.
Well, I did graduate from Harvard already. Do you think maybe I can get it like towards my master's degree or something?
It only goes towards a doctorate, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
if you're going to, and not like a PhD, like only a doctorate.
Oh, shoot!
Yeah, I know.
That's
Shoot.
I know.
You have to be a real doctor with patience. Yeah, none of this like I'm a doctor of history thing or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I should clarify that. It doesn't have to be a doctor of medicine. It just has, but it has to be a doctorate.
Yeah.
Specifically.
And you also have to be a doctor of history too. Yeah.
Also, yes.
And this is all just to be an intern?
Just to get that's the only
Credit
thing the credits applied towards. So
That's the
Okay.
bucket of credits. That's the only.
So
way
not
you can
only
use
is somebody
them.
working on a double doctorate, they're also working for free for your podcast in order to get some credits that go eventually. How many credits is this worth?
as many as they can hold.
Which
like I
is
said,
like
you
usually-
stick
As
your
many as you
hands-
hold?
yeah,
Yeah, there's gonna be. You can see
Yeah.
on your way out. There's a bucket of credits.
Mhm. They're
and you
really
just-
big.
You
so
just scoop them.
it's hard to. I mean, you say scoop, like they're pretty big. So like maybe you can get balance too.
I've got a bucket full of credits that I don't know how to use. I'm just at Harvard University, just like the normal Americans. 'Cause I'm from the personal people, just like you and me. Going to Harvard University, I've got a bucket full of credits. So maybe you should pass me.
And that's great, heartfelt. We won't pass people it's going to be harder for us to work through the technicals there.
Maybe you could give me a C.
It's just not realistic.
C for chords
Oh, I
that
think I'm
I'm playing, but also on my thesis.
yeah, and not, like great, but also like we really can't. All that's kind of really technical, really kind of logistically hard to figure out. So we aren't going to be able to give you all
I'll
the
talk to the dean.
credits. Okay, well, no, you don't
He's
have to-
a family friend. I used to see them on Christmas.
Oh boy.
That's how I got in.
Wow, you really are the most down to
I'm just down to earth.
like nepotism Harvard graduate.
No, yeah, that's. I don't know what nepotism means. I'm not one of your fancy
Yeah, you don't-
doctors
those,
or nothing.
Those kind of fancy liberal
No,
words.
those fancy liberal words. No, don't get me wrong. I'm a liberal, just like my great granddaddy is as well. But I also believe that capitalism is a-okay.
You just don't like the elites.
No,
the elites
those-
out in New York
No,
City.
the top. See, what I don't like about it. A lot of people talk about the 1%. The 1% is okay. You know, there's some,
Yeah.
but it's that one. It's at 0.001%. Those people.
Oh,
That's the bad guys.
Well, hey, we're not all bad.
I know that.
We're not
guy.
all terrible. Like,
Dr. London, you pointed to 0.01%.
I'm just saying, if some of us maybe fall into a certain category, it doesn't need to be criticized just because we're in the category.
Okay, well, let me sing you this song. Maybe I've always wanted the chance to sing to a 0.01%er. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Redistribute some of your wealth into Dogecoin or an NFT, and then give it to me. I want a new yacht. My old one will sink because I forgot to plug it up before I left.
I hate it when that
So
happens, yeah.
maybe redistribute your wealth. Come on, everybody, sing the song. Yeah, redistribute your wealth
Dogecoin.
into Dogecoins and NFTs. There we go.
Ethereum.
Ethereum. Also, maybe look into Coinbase. Doge to the moon.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
And I love that you can position yourself as sort of a radical because you're like, oh, the monetary system.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you're also just sort of like tricking people, like scamming them out of their money into signing up for coins that then you're just gonna like benefit off. You know what I mean? Like you get the best of both worlds.
That you beat me to the gun. I wanted to talk about Guthrie coin. That's my part of my
Yes.
great granddaddy's
Of
great
course.
He wanted to. He's all about decentralized crypto, and so that's what I.
The
what
ultimate way
Guthrie's-
to honor his legacy. Yeah.
Exactly, is to go into Guthrie coin. So let's go ahead and sing the theme song to Guthrie coin.
I knew one of us was going to sing this theme song today. I didn't know who, though.
Just for a little bit of money, you can buy into a decentralized coin. It's just as much as everyone can have and afford. $5 million equals 1/2 of a coin. And it's for the people. And maybe I'll use it to buy a boat. You invest in a Guthrie coin. And that's when I'd run out of TikTok space right there. But I have a whole other bridge and stuff. Like for part 2.
Yeah, you've already stolen, half of their income at that point. You're basically done.
I think it's hopefully somebody will buy into it. I'm working with some people right now to see if maybe I can, they could finance some of it to just, maybe, nothing brings a crowd like a crowd. You know what I'm saying?
That is one thing about our specific audience, our illiterate 45 to 55-year-olds, is
And
that
you guys are big on Reddit, right? You guys are really big on Reddit.
huge on Reddit.
Horrifically huge.
That demographic specifically invests so much in crypto. Just unbelievable amounts. They don't have much money to offer, But it's like the
percentage.
It's like the old tale. It's like the story in the Bible of the widow who can only give the one coin. You know, it's more important that they're giving you literally all of their income to invest in your coin.
Give me all of your income, because I will invest it really well.
I've been saying this.
You can trust me, I'm just like one of you. Like for part 2. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
That's good.
Definitely.
That kind of ending is really hard to take it. I got to do that with my lectures, man.
Dr. London, I hate to bring everything down, but I think we got to do chores.
Yeah, just real quick, let's get these chores knocked out of the way.
Oh, I do chores all the time. You know, as someone who grew up of the people, my mom made me do chores just like my great granddaddy in our house just outside of Vermont.
Let me just go ahead and I'll go ahead and just spin the chore wheel here, and we'll see what it lands on. We do a chore every week, and just whatever it lands on, we do. Usually I hate the chore, but this chore is kind of perfect, Dr. London. It's play a song to plug your podcast and play us out for the show.
Oh, wow. You hate that one?
No, I love that. This is the only chore I've ever liked.
Oh, great.
I hate this one. This one comes up all the time, and I'm terrible on guitar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I'm so glad you're here for this one.
Could you help Dr. London out? Maybe.
Yeah. Why don't you play the guitar and then I'll sing on this one? Or if you want to.
I'll go. Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Here we go, everybody. Let's go to listen to the Daily Misinformer.
This is you playing the guitar?
Is that the guitar?
That's the guitar strumming sound. Is that not how guitar goes?
Not,
I hate this chore.
That's not typically. This is what a guitar sounds like.
Are you sure?
That's usually what a guitar sounds like.
I think if I turn the volume up, I can't hear the difference. You have to turn. If you turn your headphones up, Dr. London, you can hear the difference between what you were doing and then what our guest is doing. What Mr. Guthrie is doing.
Honestly, I hate to call myself out on an experience here, but I think my guitar playing there is lacking.
Well, that's okay. You could do it. You could go ahead and do your guitar part. I'll sing it.
Okay. I'll change styles. I'll change my perfect strumming rhythm.
Strumming, yeah. You know guitar. Yeah, go ahead, keep going. You can find me on TikTok at Adam Marmack. There's a guy I used to really follow. You can also follow Daily Misinformer. We have over 100,000 followers as of this recording. You can also please check out some political humor podcast at the Daily Misinformer podcast.
Wow.
Well, I think I got the strumming right at the very end. I don't know if you can
think that was technically that was more banjo, but I liked it. It was good. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was clapping for you, Dr. London, because that was unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable.
All right. Don't appreciate that note, but that's totally fine.
Well, TT, I was clapping for you earlier too. Sometimes
that's true.
That's true. Got to spread the love a little bit. It's just like redistributing the wealth and giving it to you.
Exactly. Yeah, mostly give me the wealth. Mm-hmm. That would be great.
Redistribute it this direction.
All right. Yeah, that would be great. Should I play a song actually to close us out? Is that something you want me to do?
I thought that's what. But go ahead. Yes.
Okay.
I think that's what you did.
I thought that's what you did. But go ahead.
This is an original. I'll see you next time, next week maybe, on the Dr. London podcast. And don't forget to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, 'cause it's time. Blow this podcast up, yeah, blow this podcast up, share it with a friend. baby, hand it in a bag and blow this podcast up. Yeah, blow this podcast up. Tell a friend
Tell your
about
dad
Guthrie
and your cousin
coin. Oh, and also
about Guthrie coin.
blow this podcast up.
All right. Well, thank you so much, T.T. Guthrie, for coming on the podcast. I think we all learned a lot about what is a music and what is guitar. Wow. Thank you to our producer, Cameron. Thank you to Digital in the House.
Oh, you gotta absolutely vote. Gotta absolutely vote. Mostly TikTok polls and Instagram polls, but you know, voting for your rights as an American citizen is important. As of my great granddaddy used to love. As of my great granddaddy used to love. Oh, you gotta absolutely vote. Gotta absolutely vote. That's because abortion rights are being taken away. Oh, you gotta absolutely vote. Gotta absolutely vote. I'm just from the people. I'm from the people, just like my great granddad. Well, here's the thing. You know, you can be rich, but also from the people. Oh, you gotta absolutely vote. Gotta absolutely vote. Voting for your rights as an American citizen is important. That's because abortion rights are being taken away. Oh, you gotta absolutely vote. Gotta absolutely vote. And everybody wants to say, you Texas, we're going to California.
My name is drlennonsmith.com, and this has been the Jock Doc Podcast.
See ya.